Alright, so what is up, my fellow YouTubers of the world? Uh, I'm sort of messing around with my webcam right now. It's the same one that I used in the two podcasts that I've done with Xamix, my friend. And I'm sort of probably going to go into a little more detail of what I'm hoping I can do with my channel, because between work and everything else, it's just I haven't had time to really do much. So, first off, I'm trying to decide really what recording I want. That picture's a little dark, I apologize for that. But, like right now, it's sort of tied between Bandicam, which is what I've used in the past, or possibly trying Fraps. Fraps is a little bit cheaper, but I've heard some, like, memory issues with it. So, I'm currently, Bandicam's free trial is 10 minutes. That's what I've been running my videos off of. And, I might continue to do that for a little bit for small things. But when I get to bigger things, such as, like, maybe eventually recording some League of Legends matches or Smite matches, there's no such thing as a 10-minute match. And I don't want to have to stop in the middle of the actual game and press record again to get a whole nother video. Speaking of which, before I even go on, I don't know how long I can record with this. So we're going to find that out too, so if it cuts off, I'll start up again, and we'll go from there. But anyway, so yeah, Bandicam or Fraps. I personally do enjoy Bandicam. I like the way it works. But, I want to eventually get to recording some Smite matches, some League of Legends matches. I don't really play too much WoW anymore, but I'll probably get back into it eventually. But, Guild Wars 2, I'd like to make some of those videos. Various console games, like old, like classic favorites, like, I don't know, or handheld, like Pokemon, Fire Emblem, but also, some of the things that everyone knows, like possibly, a certain Mario game. I don't know if there's many to choose from. Maybe something as simple as Mario Kart. I mean, that's a fun game to play. It's fun to watch. I played with some friends a couple days ago, and we had a blast. We had way more fun than we really should have, but that's good. That's a good thing. So that's sort of what's going on. You haven't really seen my face yet unless you've watched the podcast, which, I'll put the latest one in the description. But, this is I'm Apothxx, his real name is Tyler. Let's not be so formal here. Pretty much, I have an awesome Pokemon poster behind me, puzzle poster from, like, when I was 8? I don't know, it's been up here for a really long time. But, I'm also taking this time to sort of explain myself a little more, like who I am, my favorite things, sort of things like that, so it's not just a guy behind a YouTube video. First off, I've been gaming for quite some time. I remember my very first game was Super Mario Brothers, the classic one that everyone got furious about because it was so hard. And don't be like commenting like, oh, it was so easy. Yeah, you know what? I don't even know how old I was at the time. I considered that like a god challenge. But, I was mainly console. Like, I'm a Nintendo fanboy. I'm not a Xbox, Microsoft's okay. I'm not a fan of Sony whatsoever. But Nintendo is my system, like I still have my Nintendo 64, I have a Wii, eventually I'm going to get the Wii U, I have a Nintendo DSi XL, which I'll be selling to a friend here soon, and I had, a 3DS, Nintendo is just my company. But, besides that, I'm mainly PC. Like, I barely even really touch my Wii anymore. It's mainly just a giant emulator now. Uh, I play Fire Emblem Awakening. That's the newest game that came out on 3DS. Uh, Mystery Dungeon, the new one is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's coming out this Sunday, as well as the new Luigi's Mansion. I got both of those pre-ordered. I'm so excited. Uh, Hopefully they'll make capture cards available for XLs because as far as I know, there currently aren't any. So I can't really capture with decent quality. I mean, I could just get like a camera and film it, but first off, there'd be a humongous glare, and I don't think anyone would really want to watch that. I wouldn't. I really hate it when things are like that, because if you're going to film something, might as well film it well. I mean, this is a poor example because obviously, look at this. I need to get a better camera. But, it's built in. This is what I was given. So I can work with it. But, my favorite franchises are... It's pretty much a tie, really, between the Pokemon franchise. Big Pokemon fan. I have been ever since it came out. And the Fire Emblem franchise. Those are like my two big things. And of course the Mario franchise, little kid in me is like, oh hey, it's a me, Mario. All that. But, I live in Indiana, as far as I'm going to go with that. Don't need anyone egging my house or whatever. I work at a movie theater. Has its nice perks, It's a really easy job. People there are nice. Pays, minimum wage, but, it's what you gotta do. It's what I'm working off of. I go to Apothxx. I'm currently taking a break because my family made too much for financial aid, so I don't have to go like straight schooling. I can take a break if I really want to. And I'm like, this semester it seems good. So hopefully I can pump some videos out, then get a natural rhythm, then just work school into the equation, and, everything will be hunky-dory. But, with the way that I will probably be doing things, I don't know if I'll really be doing the Let's Plays. I've done a couple in the past, and I've always ended up, stopping them, whether or not I just sort of lost interest, or the fact that something came up and then I never got back onto it. A good example is my Minecraft one. I had like 18 parts in it, and I don't even have that world anymore. So I'm debating on making a new world and just sort of setting it up, sort of like what I had. Just like make a basic house somewhere and just start off like, hey, this is where we're leaving them. But, another one, it was on a different channel of mine. It was a Donkey Kong 64 playthrough. First off, that is probably one of my favorite games ever. For the Nintendo 64, Donkey Kong 64, if you watch my highlights, I have one of the boss battle music as the intro. It was such a good game. It still is, but something came up and I just couldn't really keep playing it. But I think I still have that emulator on, because when I record things like console, I have an emulator. That way I don't have to hold a camera up to my TV and be like, oh hey, watch this crappy glare. That was a horrible camera. But I might start up on that at some point if I still have it, because it was a 100% run, and I was already pretty much working. I think I had the first 2 worlds done, and I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it. But we're approaching up on the 10-minute mark, so I'm curious to see if it'll interrupt. If it's like Bandicam, that'd be jacked. But I plan on making videos. I really do. But I mean, like, between actually trying to maintain a social life, uh, and working, I do LARPing. That was a recent thing I picked up. Uh, I will find time. It'll probably be during the week to make videos, or maybe I'll just find a time and I'll just film a bunch of videos and then I'll just release them every couple days. You know, like make like 5 videos in one day and release them over the course of a week. That'd probably be the best way for me to do it. But considering I think 4 subscribers right now, it's up there for me on my list. It's really up there, but I've actually had people say like, "Oh, hey, no more of this," which means people actually watched it and people actually enjoyed it, which that means a lot to me. And there are things obviously I can do better that I've been watching other people do. I'm like, "Oh, hey, I should try that." Like, I'm going to figure out how to make it so while I'm playing a game, you'll actually get to see like my face, sort of like Tobuscus and PewDiePie, and all those other people. I'm sure it's not complicated. I could probably figure it out really quickly, but that's just something I'm gonna slowly figure out. Probably, like, I don't know. I really want to do things like League of Legends or Smite, because out of all the MOBA games, wow, voice crack. Smite. A lot of you probably haven't heard of Smite. It's still in beta. It is pretty much like League of Legends, like Dota 2. The difference is it's various gods from different mythologies. Like, examples are Ra, the sun god, Zeus. They have Odin, Ares, and they currently have 32 total gods. You get 3 abilities and you get your ultimate. You buy items. There are 3 lanes, 5v5, 2 towers in each lane, then an inhibitor in League terms, which is a Phoenix. And then, the Phoenix actually attacks back, which makes it more challenging. You can't just sneak in and just solo it, like in League, like ninjaing an inhibitor and then running away. The Phoenix will actually rape you. No joke. But, and then there's the Minotaur, which is like the Nexus, and the Minotaur also fights back. And he hurts more than the Phoenix. It's not a fun time. But, the way that it's working, that is my game because you control your character with WASD. Those are your movement keys. You're not overlooking and like clicking to go places. You're actually using WASD to move. And you're using your mouse to look around. Everything is a skill shot, even your auto attacks. You can't just right click like in League and just kill someone by just shooting them repeatedly as an AD carry. No, you have to actually get around the minions and you have to shoot them directly with nothing in your way. And there's even a range limit, so you can't just like shoot and then watch it just go billions of miles. But it's the game I like most. I also play League of Legends, but I mainly play that with friends. I don't really play League by myself. That's what I mostly have Smite for, because none of my friends really enjoy Smite to play it. But it's like it's no big deal. I mean, everyone has their games that they like and don't like. I mean, I hate Dota 2 pretty much, probably because I suck at it. Same reason as StarCraft 2. Anyway. Pepsi of the gods. But, the way I'm going to try and get these videos going, it's probably, like I said, it's going to be probably a session. I'll film, like, so many videos, and then I'll just upload, like, 1 every couple days, maybe 2. And, I'll just let it go from there. Because in the past, I would do 4 videos, and I would upload them in the same day. And I now see the problem with that. That means that I've been getting so far in it. But, like, I got far, but what I did on Minecraft, that was like a week or 2 weeks. I had 18 parts, which, it wasn't even 2 weeks, I think. I think it was a little more than a week. I had 18 parts, 18 videos, and I'd take like 4 or 5 in the same day and upload them all at once. Which then, it'd be like, oh, where's more content? And I'd be like, oh, I already uploaded it all, and, people are wanting more, and then things get in the way, and so I'm learning from my mistakes, everyone, you just have to learn. Pretty much, what else is there? There's something. I guess I'll do a little bit of a shout out to the podcast team that I work with. I would highly recommend checking that out. We get off topic a bit, but every podcast does. But pretty much our discussion is MMOs for this. This is our second one. I'll probably put that. I already said I'll put that in the description, didn't I? But we all have a good time with it. You can learn some things. I even went on there and commented, with certain time frames of MMOs we've talked about. So if you're not interested in hearing like Neverwinter Online, I never even heard of that. That was totally new to me when it came up. You can just you can hit the number buttons that I put in the comment. I put the times. I literally went through. It's a 2-hour, 45-minute video. I literally went through and looked at all the times where we started talking about a different MMO. You're welcome. Just gonna throw that out there now. You're welcome. But definitely give it a look. Xamix, he's a good guy. He's good at what he does. Pretty much, I looked, and apparently I made this account in 2011, and the last time I uploaded a video, I think, was like a year ago, and I was shocked. That just shows how fast time can go. I mean, this time last year, I was a senior in high school, so that was one excuse, like, oh, I have school 5 days a week, can't really do anything. Now it's just pretty much on the fact that I've been forgetting, and I've been lazy, and I'm not going to hide that. I've been, totally lazy. I've been, playing the heck out of things like Fire Emblem Awakening. Hold on. I love this game. I really do. It has so much DLC that it can be a money sink really quickly, but if you enjoy it and the rewards are good, it's worth it. It's like $2 and something per pack, per thing, and they have packs for like $6, which is a big money saver. So I think they have four packs out right now, so that's like $24 in DLC, which it's worth it. I mean, I've enjoyed the DLC so far. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I guess if anyone actually watches this, if you want to give me something to play in the comments, I'll check it out, and who knows, maybe I'll like it. Maybe it'll be a new hobby for me. I don't know, so I'm hoping people will. But random thought, I haven't played it in a while, but I might do some Happy Wheels, because I know a lot of people do that. But Happy Wheels, it's a game that I can't really play repeatedly, but I can play for a bit, and that's all I need, especially with 10 minutes. I can do a lot in 10 minutes on Happy Wheels with free Bandicam. But eventually I'll decide on what I want to buy. I mean, I have the money, I just don't want to buy the wrong product. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, you can subscribe. I'd like it if you subscribe. Check out my other videos, I have some playlists, I have some highlights, some pretty funny highlights of my Minecraft. I might re-upload my Donkey Kong ones and continue from there if I can find it. But that'd be if I can find my 360 controller, my old one, because I cannot play that game on a keyboard. That is just not possible. So, my fellow YouTubers of the world, thank you for watching. I'll leave the links and stuff, and also I get to try out my new outro. It's not much, so I hope you enjoy it, and have a good day. I'll hopefully be recording something soon.
Hey everyone, I want to thank you for watching this video by Apothxx. Let's get the mouse out of the way there if you can see it, not sure. Yeah, so this is just thanks. If you want to subscribe, like, leave a comment, that'd be appreciated. So, stay beautiful, and until next time.